So here's what's happening. Iran has been experiencing widespread nationwide protests driven by a mix of economic collapse, political repression, and lack of basic freedom. Inflation is extremely high, the currency has lost much of its value, and people can't afford food, housing, or medical care. Now, these protests didn't start overnight. They're basically a result of years of pressure of the ordinary citizens. Now, the government response has been forced, not reform. Security forces have used mass arrests, violence, and heavy surveillance to basically shut down the protests in every way. Now, human rights organizations report thousands of people detained, including students, journalists, and activists as well. In some cases, people have been killed during the demonstration or while in custody as well. One of the most serious issues is information control. The Iranian government has repeatedly restricted or shut down the internet, making it extremely difficult for people to communicate, organize, or show the world what is happening. Now, that's not accidental. It's a strategy to control the narrative. Now, internationally, this has led to increased sanctions, diplomatic pressure, and global concern as well, especially around human rights abuses. But for the people inside Iran, the reality is simple. Speaking out can cost you your freedom, your safety, or your life. And here's why this matters with all of us. These aren't abstract headlines. These are real people asking for basic things: economic stability, freedom of oppression, and the right to live without fear of punishment for their beliefs. No, you do not need to pick a side, and you do not need to be an expert, but you do need to be informed, and that's the bare minimum. Now, me personally, I used to scroll past this like every day, but I don't anymore. And because we are all human, and ignoring suffering doesn't make it disappear. And I'll be honest, like I said, I used to be ignorant. I used to think, oh, this doesn't affect me. That's far away. That's their problem. I used to scroll past like every story because, you know, yeah. So like, but the truth is, like I said, we are all human, and when human beings are suffering, it does affect us, whether we want it to or not. And that's just my take on it. So let's pray for Iran.